and an arcade. And if you aren't ready to go home yet, we've even got a spacious room for your comfort, complete with air conditioning, Wi-Fi, and a private bathroom. The Toucan Mall can also facilitate your event in our spacious conference hall. We also have a theater with films for the entire family. It's the Toucan Mall located in Amelia's Ward, Linden.
A very well, all right. Very good evening to all of my friends and well-wishers and relatives and those of you who expect us to be here this afternoon. Welcome once again to our program. It's Thursday afternoon and we have an early start today because it's a live one. Yes, it is. And it's been a while since you've had the opportunity to have your concerns aired and answered, those concerns which are answerable. And I know we've been out of sync for a little while. It's the second time. So if you see the screen go blank for a minute or seconds or so, it'll come back on. Don't worry. It's the camera welcoming me back again to my live program. That's the camera's way of doing things. You know, it can't speak, it can't laugh, it can't talk, but it can blink. So whenever it blinks, it's okay. Just hang in there. All right. I want to thank Mrs. Adams for her steadfastness in being here to facilitate us. And all of you folks out there, I'm not going to call no names, right? I'm supposed to say special hello to folks out there. And I'm not going to say any name, but you know who you are. Very good afternoon, very good evening. And I want to thank you for hanging there and for taking care of yourselves and for believing in us, because you know, we're serious about health, we're serious about, you know, our work, and we're serious about seeing you live normal, healthy lives, right? If you notice that I was absent, I wasn't gone on vacation. I actually went to work in other places, because I do work in other places, and you know, there are other people who are sick that expect me to be there for them. So whenever you notice that I'm sort of distant, it's not because I'm on vacation, right? I haven't taken vacation yet. I need one now. It's been that busy, that hard, that you know, tedious, right? There are a couple of things I want to say that might not go so good with some of you who would come to visit us to have yourselves looked at, you know, to be treated and to be diagnosed and so on. This device that we are using is not just a toy. It's a very seriously, not complicated, but almost perfect tool that gives us information that we need to take care of you and for you to take care of yourselves, right? There are persons who may have doubt about what we do and how we do it and how the equipment is and how it works, but I didn't make it, and I didn't buy it in the store and started using it. You know, you had to be trained, you had to go to school, you had to learn. There's so much more in that equipment that's to be learned. But it's not a toy. It's approved by the FDA, and it's been around for over 18 years now, and I've been using it now over 6 years. I want to say something that may affect some of you who would have been there, but it's not to hurt you or it's not to be taken the wrong way. When you come to visit us at the clinic and you're being screened, You're not coming there to go to school or to do research. You know, when you sit at that desk with me, it's not that you're there for research purposes. If it were, you'd be in a lab someplace where we would have several persons like you there running exams and tests and so to find out what we need to find out. So some of you come there and you come there to do research. And it's very disgusting because you're using valuable time to do something that is not necessary. If it's necessary for you, do it before you come there. Because when you come there and you're trying to do research there, you're actually impeding on other people's time and you're wasting a lot of my time. And I really don't have enough time as it is already to do what I need to be doing. So if you're going to come there to see us, to be screened because of your illnesses or because you don't know what is wrong with you or because you want to find out if we know what we're doing, don't waste my time and don't waste yours. Get on the phone or get on the laptop or get on your computer and do your research before you get there. Because I don't have time to sit there and help you with your research when you come. We had a few people recently who apparently were too educated for their own good. Seriously. There's some people who are educated and are educated fools. You know, they're so educated that they don't have any common sense. When you come there and you see people sitting waiting and you're there in their office, you're not the only person that's there for the rest of the day. They're waiting on you to come out so they can get in there and do what they need to do. And when you come in there and you're wasting my time and you're wasting your time and you're sitting there gaffing and interfering with the process, it is disgusting and irritable. But I try to be a very nice person, and I don't want to be rude when you're there. I don't even want to be rude now. But you need to understand that when you come there in that position and you sit there trying to understand what is wrong with your body, don't play games with me. If something is wrong with you and you don't want to tell me, that's okay. We're going to find out anyway. Some of you come there to experiment to see if we're going to find out what is wrong with you. That's fine. We're going to find out anyhow because you don't understand how it works. If you did understand how it works, you wouldn't do that. You'd come there and say, if you have a headache, you don't have to tell us why you have the headache. But if your head hurts, you have a headache. If your bones hurt, your bones are hurting. If you can't go to the toilet, defecate or urinate, you can't do it. You know, we will state it and the device will detect why it's not happening for you. When you say you don't know what is wrong with you and you know very well what is wrong with you, it's going to take a lot longer to get done because it has to now screen you totally, inside, outside, to see why you're sitting there saying you don't know what is wrong with you when there are things that are wrong with you. It's already detected what's wrong with you. But because we didn't state that there was a situation that exists, if it's a headache, we don't want to know why you have the headache. But if your head hurts, say your head hurts. If you had surgery to remove an organ or so, say you did. Because it only makes you look silly when you say you don't, and it indicates that you did. You know? And I hope some of you are embarrassed when you say that you don't know what is wrong with you, and you do know. And I'm saying to you, all these things is wrong with you, and you can't believe it. You should be embarrassed, because for the most part, you know. Most people don't really know what is wrong with them when they come there. But there's some educated fools that come there that try to be so genius in their brains and in their own minds that they think they can fool the equipment. You know, I feel sorry for you because it's no game. And if you come in here to play games, don't come and waste my time. Go and waste somebody else's time. Because there are serious people who are ill that are waiting to go after you. And when you come there, you know, if we're gaffing about something for a few minutes while we're working, it's okay. But every time you interfere with my concentration, you're actually disturbing the process. You know, because even though I've learned to be able to do 10 things at one time, we had to learn that. It is important for me to be able to concentrate sometimes because there may be matters that are crucial that we need to see what is going on and why. right? I had to get that out today because we had some people this week that they came there to experiment or to see if it's an experiment. And I don't, when I want to do that, I chooses when I will do that. I mostly experiment on myself. I don't have to experiment on you. I experiment on me. All right? So if you come in there, come seriously because you have a situation that you may not know, that you want to know. If you really don't know what is wrong with you, that's okay. But don't know what is happening with you and say you don't know because we're going to embarrass you. We will find out. All right? It is designed for someone who can't speak. It's designed for that. It's designed for someone who is injured that don't know how to, that is not proficient. They can't say what is happening with them. It is designed for someone who may have challenges. They're not able to speak, but they know they have problems, and we can find out what the problems are. It's designed for all those circumstances. So if you come there as a dummy, acting as though you don't know what is wrong with you, we're going to embarrass you for the most part. You know, and you don't have to believe everything that it says. It's your body. But what it tells you, my friends, is guaranteed in the world accurate 96%, and you better believe it. If it don't get you now, it's going to get you sooner or later. Because it's designed to detect early. Not just what's happening now, it will do that, but it will also detect early. Even 1 year, 3 years, 6 years, if you don't do certain things, what will happen to you. Designed for that. So don't think you can fool it. All right? But again, if you come in there to experiment, don't come. Go somewhere else. You come in here to play games, I'm not into playing games. When I want to play games, I put on my tennis apparel or my boxing gloves, and I go out there, my jump rope, and I play games. Right? I can play games, but not when I'm sitting there with people who are sick. There's no time for games then. So if you have friends who are coming here to experiment, please discourage them from coming. I don't have time for that. Okay? This is not about your money. This is about the people who really need help, that needs to know what is wrong with them. All right? I'm sorry if I hurt you, but I had to get it out. There are too many of you who believe that you know, you're too smart for anything good. Use your brains to do things that are constructive. Use your cunningness to do things that are genuine. But don't come to me with your cunning behavior. You know? I'm not going to tolerate it. I might just be nice to you and say, you know what? Please go somewhere else. Seriously. I've done it already. And I will continue to do it if I find you to be too smart. Because you're not coming there because you're sick. You're coming there because you're curious and you want to be smart. Okay? That is what I had to get out of me today, because I you know, it happened before and I addressed it. It's happening again. Right? Some of you who believe that you live in America or you live somewhere else and people here don't know nothing, I have news for you too. I have news for you. There are many persons who are here that can make you go to sleep and have never gone to America. There are many persons who are here that are educated enough to make you ashamed of your knowledge that you have, and they've never gone to America. All right? I grew up in America. I went to school in America. My education, for the most part, is in America. Okay? All of my senior education is in America, at many colleges and universities. And some of you don't even know what I do. You don't even know what I am. You think I'm a herbalist, and I'm not. Herbology was part of the modality, but I never was a herbalist. Never was. Some of you think nothing is wrong with a herbalist. But I'm not ashamed to say I'm not a herbalist, because I'm not a herbalist. I wasn't trained as a herbalist. I am a trained naturopath. That's what I am. I'm also a trained ultrasound technologist. That's what I am. I'm also a trained disease detection specialist. That's what I am. I'm also a trained mechanical engineer. That's what I am. You know, I'm a clinical psychologist. That's what I am. I'm also a certified clinical nutritionist. That's what I am. Some of you don't even know who I am. And you come there looking for a bush doctor. And you're surprised when you see who I am. You know? We have to grow up. We have to, you know, it's not, and some of the bush doctors can put many doctors to shame. If you want to, you know, call them bush doctors. Right? Don't underestimate anyone, and don't try to make a fool of anyone. You're only going to make a fool of yourself. If you're serious and you're sick, you come. We can try and find out what is wrong, and we'll do what it takes to help you if you're willing to help yourself. But don't come there playing games. We're not going to tolerate it. Enough is enough. The moment I find you playing games with me in the office, I will ask you kindly to excuse yourself and leave. I was very nice this week. I won't be very nice in the future. I'll ask you to leave. Okay? So don't come. Because if I find that you're trying to be slick, I'm going to ask you to leave. Yes. If you're sick, I will do everything I can to help you to get better. If you really don't know what is wrong with you, for heaven's sake, say it. Honestly, doc, I don't know what is wrong with me. Yes, we will take care of you. We'll find it and we'll help you to overcome it. Once you're willing to do what it takes. Some of you want to get better. You're not willing to make the sacrifices to get better. Some of you want to eat all the dead things and expect that you will continue to live. It don't happen. You can't continue to eat the dead and expect to have good life. You know? You got to eat living things. You want to have life, you eat living organisms. Which reminds me, I have good news for you. Real good news for you. I've had some very beautiful people who came to see me the other day. Well, it's about maybe a year or two ago. It's been a long time now. And we spoke about organic farming. Okay? We spoke about organic farming, and they were already farming. And I think they had already started doing some organic farming, but we talked, we had more, we got more into it, and oh my, it wouldn't load the album. It wouldn't load the album. I don't have the internet. I wanted to show you some of what they've done. I don't know if my operator could hook me up here so I could show you. What they've done on the West Bank, they have really gotten into organic farming, and they're producing some of the most natural vegetables. You know, your lettuce, your tomatoes, your cucumbers, your I think there's cabbage. There is also there's the pak choy, and they've really gotten into it, and I can't wait to go there. I know it's in Canal. I'm not sure if it's Canal number 1 or number 2 because I didn't know I couldn't pull it up without the internet here, right? But I promise that I'm going to have this information available to you. The address where they are. Oh, it's here. I can't show you, but I can tell you. Lot 6, DeBuff, D-E, B like boy, U-F-F. Lot 6, DeBuff, Canal number 2, Polder, West Bank, Demerara. Okay? The address, Lot 6, D-E, like Dan, Echo, Buff, B like boy, U, F like Frank, F. Canal number 2, Polder, West Bank, Demerara. You go there and tell them Dr. Ian send you, right? You get the organic produce, you get all of your lettuce, tomatoes, callaloo, pak choy. You know, also they even got some baked soursop there. I know I had one already, right, some time ago. And it was so sweet. I mean, it's really good. And I know they have more, and I'm going there. I don't know if I'll go this weekend, but before long, I've got to go there and load up on my veggies, because I am a veggie man. Okay, I love my veggies, right? And I love salads. I can eat salads for morning, midday, and evening. I can eat salads like that. And I could be good. I don't need nothing else for a month or 2. Salad, juices, and water, I'm okay. I'm good. Right? You should try that. You'll be healthy. Okay? All right. Many of you would have had questions that were not answered for weeks, concerns that you want to air that you weren't able to air them for weeks. And many of you have cried at the studio because you couldn't get on live. It's, because you had concerns. I know you had concerns. And you must understand that it's not that, that I want to eliminate, I want to avoid you. I almost said eliminate. But it's just that I'm really busy, and my physical self has to be in too many places for my own good. Okay? So I try to space it out so I could function wherever I have to go efficiently as much as I can, and at times when that happens, I have to deny other persons the opportunity of having access to me. Okay? That's putting it in a nice way. But what my goal is for you is that when you come to visit us at the clinic, we find your problem, we work with you in understanding what your problem is, what caused your problem, and we help you to understand what it will take to help the body to correct the problem. Okay? This is not a thing where I'm correcting anything for you. All right? This is a situation where I am guiding you in the right direction, and sometimes I am providing what you need to get you started, so you can follow a path towards good health or achieving good health. Okay? Bottom line is that you want good health. Okay? And pain. Some people have so much pain that they just want to give up. Some people have so much pain that they don't care what you do to them to get rid of the pain. And I know sometimes after the pain is gone, they regret some of the decisions that they made. It happens. In times of pain, you can't think straight. You can't think rationally, because the pain is so overwhelming that you just want to get the pain out of your system. And you may say, look, you know what? Just cut it out. Just take it out, because I can't bear the pain anymore. Right? But then after a while, when they cut it out now, and the pain is eased, you realize, wait a minute, did I really do that? Did I really say that they should cut it out? But pain makes you make decisions. Pain causes you to make decisions that are irrational at times. Okay? And I feel sorry when you have to do that, because pain is not normal. Okay? Pain is not normal. All right? I said to someone today that pain is worse than sin. It just came out, right? Pain is worse than sin. You can be forgiven for sin, but that pain ain't going away till you fix why the pain is there. Okay? You commit a sin. I'm not talking about those things like murder and all of that and rape. Those are crimes, right? I'm talking about sin. When you commit a sin, you can go to the Maker and say, you know what, please forgive me. But when you have pain, you could call for all the forgiveness you want. The pain ain't going away till you fix why you have that pain. Okay? So today I just said, pain is worse than sin. And she laughed. And then I realized it might be true. Pain is indeed worse than sin. You know what I'm saying? But pain, oh man. I know about pain. I know about pain. Pain is horrible. Pain is horrible. Pain is unbearable. Pain makes people say, God, take me, because I ain't able no more. I heard that from people's mouth. But here's the thing. Most times, except for accidents, through someone's carelessness or recklessness or whatever, most times, the reason why we have the pain is because we do it to our own selves. We did the thing that's causing us to have the pain. Yes, we ignored things. We overlooked things. We felt so good about whatever it was that at the time, that we didn't even think about the fact that this thing could cause me pain later. I'm talking about physical pain. Okay? Now, mental pain is another type of pain. That's bad too, but I'm talking about physical pain. All right? I hate to see people in pain. I don't like it. Don't like to see people in pain. So my work for you and whoever you might be is to try to avoid you from experiencing pain. Pain and discomfort. Yeah, that's why I'm here, I think. And it's just unfortunate I gotta be doing it in many places. So when I'm here, make good use of the time I'm here with you, and don't come and waste my time. And if your body, because it's not me, when you get these requests to avoid certain things as a result of the screen that you did, it's not Dr. Haynes that's making your diet, you know. Not Dr. Haynes saying you can't eat this and you can't eat that. It's your body telling you that if you continue to use these things, you're going to provoke your condition further. So don't use them. It's not me. It's not me making the decision what you can eat and drink. When you screen, based on what is detected, it is designed that the system will provide information to you that says, if you eat these things or drink these things based on what is discovered now with your body, you're going to have more problems. Don't use them. So don't go about the place saying, Dr. Haynes put me in a diet, Dr. Haynes tell me don't eat this. No. All I did was point out to you what was requested by your body. Right? So don't blame me. So you go about the place saying, Dr. Haynes put me in this diet, and where I can get this protein from, or where I can get that from. Wait. No, not Dr. Haynes. It's your body do it to you based on what you did to your body. Right? The body's probably saying you had enough, no more. Not now. But you must also know that those decisions that are made at the time when the factors are presented to you are not permanent. They're only temporarily there occurring because of what is occurring to your body at the time. Okay, it's not permanent, it changes. And I've seen it, I see it with my own naked eyes, where the do's and don'ts change from one visit to the next, amazingly. So it confirms to me, and it should confirm to you, that what you're seeing here, the restrictions that you have that are imposed upon you, are not permanent. They're going to be there until you overcome the reason why the changes are requested. Okay? I need to educate you in those areas, because some of you think Dr. Haynes put you in that. If you come and you're not screening and you want to lose weight, or you want to, there's some other situation, and I see that you need to avoid certain things, I will suggest that to you. And that's Dr. Haynes suggesting it to you then. But when you sit there and you screen, and the device recommends the changes in your diet, don't blame Dr. Haynes. Dr. Haynes ain't got nothing to do with it. So Dr. Haynes put you in no diet. Once you screen, is your body saying, no more of this. Okay? Now, some of you are not able to get help as you should, not because you're not trying or because we're not trying, but because the damage might have been done so long, so bad, that it's difficult to repair. And sometimes it's not going to repair. We have to be honest with ourselves. We want you to be able to recover fully. But there are times when, because of the damage that's already done for so long, the cells are damaged so bad. The tissues are damaged, the ligaments are damaged, the organs are damaged, that it may not be possible to recover But we will do our best. Honestly, we will do our best. I don't believe in lying. To do whatever is necessary to bring that body back to a state of wellness. Okay? I've seen too many people who would have been suffering that are free of suffering. I've seen too many people who couldn't get children that are having children. Again, we're not going to be able to help 100%. You know, the accuracy of the device is 96%. 4% of you, I won't be able to help. For some reason or another, that's how it is. I don't want you to be in the 4%. I prefer you to be in the 96%. But I can't guarantee 100%. It's not like that. Right? And it's not me making the healing occur. I'm just the instrument that provides the information that helps you to overcome what is wrong with you. Okay? It's not magical. There's some things that happen that are magical. I've seen that too. You know, but magic doesn't happen all the time. All right? And if we ask you to follow up, don't think we want you to follow up because we just want your money. We want you to follow up because you have conditions that are present that we need to try to make sure that they're gone. If not, they will reoccur. The follow-up most times is not because I want your money. There's some people who just follow up with us once a year, twice a year, maybe 3 times a year. Because the state of their body has gotten to the point where they're okay, functioning normal. If you follow the rules continuously, you should be okay. So we just want to make sure that if something else is happening, or if a recurrence is occurring, then we will, you know, catch it early. So it can be corrected easily. Okay? I hope that the signal is reaching far and wide. I don't know what changes would have occurred. I hope that some people complain that they weren't seeing good, they're not hearing good, you know, they're not catching channel 2, right? It's been a month or so, and I think they may have done a few things, I hope, which would cause you to be able to see better, hear better, you know, get the program, right? So, I have a whole lot I can tell you. You know, we have battles going on with the opposition and the present administration, you know, about what to do with elections and all that. You know, I think, and I say it again, I think that this country is too small. When I say small, I mean in numbers. We don't need any one government, I don't think. I think we need to have a unified body of the wise ones making decisions for the public so that we can take our country forward. You know, we've had too many years of this party fighting down that party. Look, we need to come together. You know, get the brains that are needed at the helm out of the rest of you. If you got to decide on how many numbers, you say 5 or 10 of the best, submit 5 or 10 of which ones you think are capable, have them screened properly by a body that understands what it takes to get the right people there, and you come together as one body. And then that one body now can decide amongst the others who you want to choose to be in opposition. That's a suggestion I have. You know, and stop, if we were to be unified in this country, we will move forward at a rate that is going to be amazing. Stop this thing about PNC and PPP and NAPNU and AFC and all that. Get the smart ones together from all the different parties if you want to do that. If they have smart, competent people there, and you decide who best will fit the position to be this or that, so that we can have a unified body with an opposition that you will choose from the rest to govern. And then we will move forward in harmony. I think that's the only way we'll have harmony. Because if you put this one over there and that one over there, you're going to have ruckus. It's time we unify. Come together as one. One people. Because it's one nation with one destiny. That wasn't put there for no reason. We are one people. We should have one party with the smartest brains and a smart opposition of the others governing us, so we can move forward in harmony. Instead of bickering, nobody can say, oh, well, if this party come in. No, all that will stop. All of that will end. Because you have the best of each from each party there, representing the leadership of the country. And then amongst the body, you have a census, you have an election in the body that decides, or you can have a process where the people decide which of you is best to lead for this period out of that body that is chosen to be at the head or the leadership role. You decide which is the best person at the time based on qualifications, assets, knowledge, intelligence, experience, the ability to speak properly, wise, could address anybody in the United Nations. You know, we got smart people here. Out of that body, you decide which is the one that will represent us, because when a person go out there and talk anyhow, guess who is going to be laughed at? Guyana. Okay? Not him alone. Guyanese will be laughed at. Look who they got representing them. That's why he's here all over the place. Man can't even talk proper. Man, you have no knowledge. We don't want to hear no more of that. Come together, let's pick the best and put the best forward, and let's unite and move forward in this country. That's my suggestion. All this stupidness about this, that, and nonsense, man. Nonsense. Enough of is enough. Enough of that. Anyway, 23 minutes to 6, to 7. We're going to open the lines. Okay? We're going to put the number on the screen. If you like what I say, tell the world, tell those politicians, you know, this is what we need. Right? Anyway, this is a health program, not a political one. I just had to get that out too. Number on the screen, you got some issues, health issues. Health issues, not political ones. Okay, if something is affecting your health in any way, be it whatever it is, you know, then we can talk about that and try to give you advice that can put you on the path of betterment, of healing. All right? First call. Good evening.
Good evening, Doc. Welcome back.
Thank you. You think I went somewhere?
Yeah, the way you say going on holiday.
I went on no holiday. I didn't get no holiday yet. I went to work.
Whatever it is, come back on the seat.
Thank you.
I like what you said before. I like what you said.
You like what I said?
Yeah.
Spread the word.
Huh?
Spread the word.
Spread the word.
Spread the word, yes.
About coming in the office.
Oh, but coming in the office, spread the word too. Where you calling from?
Guy Hack.
I know it's Guyana, man. Where in Guyana?
Guy Hack.
Oh, Guy Hawk Park. Oh, Guy Hawk. Sound like Guyana. Guy Hawk. How are you doing today?
And I just thank God for the day and sun, but I'm not 100%.
What happened to you? What going on with you?
I have a situation here with these toes.
The toes?
Numbness in the toes
All of them?
and the chicken and the bottom foot.
You're not diabetic.
Yes.
You're diabetic.
Yeah, hip and the bottom foot.
How long you diabetic?
Well, I know in this year.
This year? Only this year? How long you having the numbness?
I got this numbness.
How long ago?
Not too long.
Like-
If it's from this year or late last year. But I know I have this burning under my bottom feet for a few years now.
Oh, Lordy. Listen, it is a possibility that there's some nerve damage. Okay? There's a possibility also that you have some circulation issues.
Yeah.
Not possibility. There is a fact. It is a fact that you have some issues with circulation. Right? Have you tried massaging the foot?
Well, here what happened. I have a problem with the hip, and I can't
You have a problem with more than just your hips. You have a problem with your body. And the problem you have that is interfering with your hip is that you may be very lacking in minerals. You there?
Yes, yes.
You might be lacking in minerals. You know, what's your age now?
53.
6'3"? 6'3". When you pass 40, you need to supplement with minerals. Every human.
Well, the doctor they told me so when I was entering 40.
So why not do it?
Well, you see,
What's wrong with you?
it's this is the time you have to take care of your body. If you allow your body to take care of you, you're in serious trouble.
So you're ready to start taking the minerals?
Yes?
Okay. Now, what I would like you to do, first of all, we need to find out really what is the reason for the numbness and the tingling sensation and the burning. If it's nerve damage, if it's circulation issues, we need to find out, okay?
Well,
Secondly, we need to address your mineral loss. Your mineral loss is affecting your pelvic region, and it's going to affect more than there. It could also be affecting your legs, your feet.
And like loss of memory, sometimes I just be very forgetful.
What is your body weight?
About 200.
And how tall are you?
But I train off weight now. I have under so much weight. I train off weight.
Change,
I know how
change,
to
your- change what you do with your foods. Listen, a simple formula. Let your foods be your medicines,
Yeah,
and your medicines be your food.
yeah.
Change the frying. Change the fatty. Change the sugars. Use more steam, broiled, and bake.
And this week when I went down on Tuesday, the sugar was high, 186.
The sugar must high because you're using too much fat.
And the pressure was low, 66.
You're not getting good circulation,
No.
And you might also be deficient in certain nutrients.
I could feel it because sometimes I felt like a staggering.
There you go. There you go. All right. Start making some soup. Right?
Yeah.
The soup must be rich with vegetables and maybe some provision and greens. All right?
Yes, yes.
Put some cayenne pepper inside. Cayenne pepper helps to create better circulation.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm saying this because I don't know what is happening with your body system. I didn't screen you.
I don't know. No.
All right? I'm saying this openly. Use more foods that are free of oils and fats.
Yeah.
Cut the sugars. Use a little cane juice instead.
All right.
Okay?
Breakfast look like.
Drink more water.
What the breakfast look like at morning?
The breakfast. In the morning, you want to use foods that will help you to cleanse. Fruits. Maybe a salad. A cup of warm tea. Warm tea, not hot.
Milk?
No use any milk because you've got fat problem already.
Right.
If you use any milk, it has to be either almond milk or maybe some cashew milk. Right? There's a soy milk powder that is there at the clinic that you can use that doesn't have the fat inside. Okay? You following me?
Yes, Doc, I hear you.
You can even use the soup in the morning if you make it right.
All right.
But use roughage in the morning so you could cleanse, you could have good bowel movements and so. Drink more water. I was going to say lemon, but don't put no lemon because you got pressure problems. You got pressure problems because maybe you have thyroid problems too.
Yeah, I fall by the throat here over a month now, going and coming.
See? Your immune system is also weak. What you do? You not do the right thing. Okay? So start doing that. And then maybe you can start walking. right? Get some, massage your legs upward from the bottom up. Just massage them. You can sit there and massage them yourself. Try to stimulate those nerves and get those arteries, you know, so they can start pumping more blood to the heart. Okay? Are you there?
Yes, yes.
Start that, and then you let me know how you do in a week or two. All right?
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks for calling. Enjoy the rest of the evening. We've got to understand that when you reach a certain age, there's some things that you've got to supplement because you won't get enough of it in the foods that you take today. Too many chemicals in the vegetables, too many chemicals in the greens, too much hormones in the flesh, too many worms, too many toxins, you know? And while you're doing that, you gotta cleanse, detoxify yourself, remove the matter that is congesting your arteries. Okay? I hope you heard that part. Right? But we've got to become more proactive. Don't wait till you're sick to start taking the right steps. Too many of us wait. When you wait and you begin to feel pain and discomfort, it's almost too late. Good evening.
Good evening.
Turn the volume of your television down. Turn the volume down, please, or I have to disconnect the call. All right, I'm sorry. You can't. When you call and the phone begins to ring, turn the volume of your television down, or even turn it off because you're only going to listen. You need to listen. All right? Turn the volume down. But the moment the phone rings, turn the volume down. I hated to do that, but it's interfering with the equipment here. That noise in the background is loud and it could damage equipment. Okay? If you call also, move away from the television. Right? Take the phone call away from the TV because you're going to get a feedback. And that feedback disturbs the whole process. Right? I didn't like doing that, but I'm really sorry. But it was just too loud and I waited for the volume to go down. But you can call back. Just call back. Good evening.
Hi, good evening, Dr. Eve.
Good evening to you. Where are you calling from? What area?
Lane Avenue.
Oh, you're right around the corner. How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
Wonderful. What is happening with you? How can we help you?
I'm calling concerning my stomach. I get a pain in my stomach. It hurts so much.
Really?
Yeah. Straight between my breasts.
Really?
It's just pain and getting me blowing short. If I take a bucket of water up the steps, I start blowing short and pain.
What is your age?
56.
56.
Yeah.
How long has happened to you?
But 4 years now.
So what have you done in 4 years? You tried to get help?
Yes, I went to the hospital.
And nothing happened that helped?
They give me some tablet, but it's still paining.
Did they give you a diagnosis?
No, I went, I think it's last year, went to Mercy and get a blood test.
And?
They some, I can't remember the name, some H.
H. pylori.
Or something like that.
H. pylori.
The blood test show. And they give me some, I had to buy a tablet to drink.
But you still had the problem?
There.
Well, I think it's beyond H. pylori. I think it's more than just H. pylori. You may have that, but if you're having shortness of breath,
Yeah.
then it's more than just H. pylori.
When I lift, any heavy like a bucket of water up the step, even if I lift a button the clothes of the step, I start doing sharp and it's paining.
Let me until you get to us, if you want to get to us, here's what I'm going to suggest you do. For the next 10 to 15 days,
Yeah.
come off of everything hot.
Yeah.
No hot tea, no hot food, right? We shouldn't be using hot things anyway. Okay? Come off of all the flesh foods. No chicken, fish, beef, nothing.
Okay.
Right? Make soups. Soups that are of vegetable. Maybe use some arrow and plantain and so yams, sweet potato. Make it enough so you could blend it.
Yeah.
Put garlic and so inside, onion. Put some
Okay.
cayenne pepper in there.
Okay.
Okay? And you blend this soup. It's a really good soup.
Yeah.
And you would drink it. You drink the soup, liquid soup.
Yeah.
Don't stress the body out with heavy foods at the moment. Come off the bread,
Okay.
pastries and so none.
Yeah.
I want you off the fats, salts. Come off of aji in cubes. It kills people.
Okay.
Don't use any aji in cube.
Okay.
Okay? Try that. Make sure you flush in. Do some brisk walking gradually.
Yeah.
Right? Because you want to get the cardiovascular system working properly again. You may have some narrowing of the arteries. You may have a problem with your lungs. You know, we don't really know what is happening, but there is more than just the H. pylori there.
Okay.
You try that for 2 weeks or so.
Yeah.
If you don't get the results, you take the number down at the clinic and call it and come in, get an appointment, come in, and let us try to see really what is wrong.
Coming to y'all, but not right now.
No. You try what I suggest to you first.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't come right now.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can fix it at home.
Okay.
If you can't fix it at home,
Yeah.
then you call the number, try to get to us, and let us see really what is wrong with you and put you in the path of healing.
Okay, doctor.
Okay?
Yeah, thank you.
I want to hear from you in 2 weeks.
Thank you so much.
I don't. You're too young to have a problem like that.
Because right now it's paining.
Not good. Not good. What do you take for pain?
I don't take anything right now.
So what do you do when you have the pain?
Oh, I just relax.
Relax and take deep breaths. Get more oxygen in.
And when the pain easing up, I still chillax.
Okay, so you have some acid problems.
Yeah, when the pain is easing, I still chillax.
Don't drink anything hot and nothing cold either.
Okay.
Try what I suggest to you. When you have the pain, you stop what you're doing.
Yeah.
Take some deep breaths through your nostrils. In through your nose and out through your mouth.
Okay.
Get more oxygen into your system.
Yeah, doctor.
All right? You let me know in 2 weeks how you're doing, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, man. And she was 4 years of that problem. 4 years of torture. Good evening. Good evening.
Good night, Dr.
Good night. How are you?
I'm good.
Very good.
I'm calling. I have a problem.
Okay, me too. I only have 7 minutes left.
Okay, on it, my foot bottom. It's been paining a lot.
You sound so young
I'm 42 years old.
for a